Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. I have some empties to share with you. I'm going to start with Scentsy. Um, but actually, the first thing that I have is not an empty. It is a mix that I got from Melissa Johnson Haight here on YouTube. She is a fellow Scentsy consultant. I'm sure you all are watching her. She spotlights on her channel um, mixes that she has done that she's either come up with or that viewers have sent to her, and she tries them out and talks about them. So she talked about Winter's Eve mixed with Johnny Appleseed, and oh my goodness, let me tell you, this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous combination. While I liked Winter's Eve, which was from the Brick collection that was released around the holidays in 2022. I didn't love it, and I found that I wasn't really reaching for it, only because it wasn't a scent that I wanted all around my house. Yeah, I found myself just really limiting where I was warming this. So, Winter's Eve is evergreen, and it has bergamot and evergreen, bergamot, and I think some cedar, I want to say. I didn't write scent notes on this, but this is the Brick. And now I haven't used all of this doing this mix, but it has greatly helped me get through this. This mix should be, they should combine this and sell this as a bar because it is so unbelievably good. Warming, I do equal amounts, mix it in the warmer. I don't do every other. I put equal amounts of Johnny Appleseed to Winter's Eve, and you would not even know that this was in the warmer or that you were smelling Johnny Appleseed. However, this concoction mixes together, it's beautiful, and this is something I will warm all throughout my house. So this is, look at Johnny. He has definitely seen better days, you guys, but I will say this. The juicier this Brick got, the better the apple scent is. The only thing with it is it is so super messy, but even smelling it now, oh my gosh, it's delicious. I love Johnny Appleseed. I know everybody has a love affair with this scent. I don't think I've heard anybody say they don't like it. I mean, I guess if you are not an apple lover, then yes, you would not like this. But, so he's kind of in a sad state, but it definitely does not do anything to the performance of that. And this is so great. So, Melissa, this is wonderful. And I find myself not being able to stop myself from warming it over and over again. So, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that with everybody. Absolutely love it. Okay, I went through some testers. Caramel Apple Craze, and I mixed it with Spiced Ember Glow, and it was nice. I do not really care for Caramel Apple Craze. Is it Craze or Crave? Craze, yeah. That's not a favorite of mine, so it was nice combination. I went through a Best in Snow in my half bath. I'm just trying to get through these, as I've said many times before. I never have customers that want to sniff the testers. When I've done vendor events and I put them out, people don't take them, and I don't want to put them in local people's mail. Drop-offs and as added things for local customers, because I feel like I'm giving them things that they don't want. So I'm just going through them, and I'm enjoying them for the most part. So I went through Maple Apple Bourbon. Again, not a favorite of mine. So I did 2 of those, and I mixed it with Bright Cider Life, which is a favorite. And I had that in my front room, and it was really nice. That was a great combination. Then I went through a Bright Cider Life that I mixed with some Cider Mill. Love both of these. I love Cider Mill, and I love Bright Cider Life. So that was also a very nice mix right there. And then the last for the testers was Graham Cracker Crunch. I went through 2 of these in my kitchen, and then I had a partial bar of it, which you'll see in my empties. I just needed a little extra. So I was happy to have those. And I didn't have to open up a new bar of the Graham Cracker Crunch. Okay, so continuing on with Scentsy. Big Hero 6. Oh, I love this. No, I did not club it. And no, I don't have any more. But I feel like I've warmed through a lot of this. It's so good. And I'm kind of kicking myself because it would be fabulous to continue warming at home and at work for spring and summer. It's strawberry, raspberry, sugar, and like some marshmallow. It's fruit punchy. It's so vibrant and yummy. I love this, and it does really well wherever I warm it. Went through a Mediterranean spa. This is also wonderful. This was from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. Now that it is March, this is not available. They just describe it as fresh and breezy. It's just like a nice, like lemon, like relaxing scent. Perfect for bedrooms, bathrooms, if you're spring cleaning. Wonderful. Here is that Graham Cracker Crunch, which I know people love this. It's caramelized graham cracker, crunchy peanut butter, and creamy vanilla. I want to find some things to mix this with. I just don't think that I'm the biggest fan of peanut butter and wax. I like it, but I don't know. I don't love it. So there's that. But I want to try it mixed with some other things. Cashmere and corduroy. Oh boy, do I love this. And I feel like when this first like came out with Scentsy, I really liked it. And I got a very feminine, pretty fragrance when it was warming. And I still smell that on cold. It's creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, cashmere, and sandalwood. But you guys, this last time I warmed this bar, it was very gourmand to me. I know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe my sniffer is off. But I was talking to Amy, my friend Amy Scents and Songs, and I told her that, and she probably thought I was crazy. It just smelled like bakery to me, and I loved it. That is that in my club? I don't know. I can't keep track, you guys. But I know I have some more bars of it. I absolutely love it. I will continue to enjoy it. And to see if I get that like feminine, pretty note with it, or if it continues to lean gourmand for me. I did a combination mix of cran apple crumble and crumb top. So crumb top was from Bring Back My Bar, and cran apple crumble was it a new fall winter scent. So the cran apple crumble I like. I wanted so much more from it. I really wanted to get like tart cranberry. It's described as baked cran apple, brown sugar, and whipped cream. And because it says crumble, I didn't really get, you know, the sprinkly goodness of the brown sugar and like oats on the top of a crumble. That wasn't really coming through. So I figured I would mix it with crumb top, which is oats, butter, and brown sugar. And this made a yummy bakery combination. So that was good. I think maybe I have one more cran apple crumble, which I will do that mix again. Pretty long lasting, a full day. So that makes me happy. And then another mix that I did was sticky cinnamon bun, because I was a little nervous about this one. I kept passing it over. It was from the most recent Bring Back My Bar, and because it just smells like straight up Red Hots. And it's described as cinnamon, sweet icing, and nutty nuances. I didn't get any nutty nuances. It's just like a cinnamon. I mixed it with vanilla cream, and it kind of gave like French toast vibes. Not Scentsy's French toast. It It doesn't smell like meat. It doesn't have like maple syrup in it. But this was really good. This is, so the vanilla cream is French vanilla and coconut milk. This is definitely in my club. I love this. I know it has the same scent notes as Simply Vanilla, but this to me is stronger and it's a nicer vanilla. Again, I've said this before, maybe that is just my mind playing tricks on me that they're totally exactly the same, but performance-wise, vanilla cream does better in my house. Yeah, I just really like it. So this was good. Powerhouse. This, I had going all throughout the loft hallway area of my upstairs. I want to say 2 full days. I do not shut the warmers off. And then when I changed it out, I put something else in, probably the Johnny Appleseed Winter's Eve. And then once I couldn't smell that anymore, I did another round of this. And this was good. But I would not like seek out sticky cinnamon bun just to do that combination again. I was very happy to have vanilla cream to mix with this because it did make it a very enjoyable melt for me. Okay, went through a room spray in Jammy Time. I love this scent. This and Fluffy Fleece are my faves. Yeah, really good. Sprayed it on my bedding and stuff a couple hours before I went to bed. Like on my comforter and my pillowcases. I really like this. You just have to be careful. It is very oily, so shake it really well, spray it up, and try to avoid like wood floors and that kind of stuff. That's really good. And a Jammy Time scent circle, which I had at the bottom of my kitchen garbage can. Jammy Time to me, out of all the scent circles, I feel like it's the longest lasting. I really do. And they took it away for a while, and I believe it's back, and I need to get more of them because my kitchen trash can is in my pantry. Once we got Willow, that's where we put the trash can. Not that she ever even has gotten into the garbage. I just don't want to have temptation there. But having this in there, oh, it makes my whole pantry smell like very, I don't want to say herbal, but kind of. Like I can't describe it, but I really do like this. And I need to get more of Jammy Time. That was very long-winded for what I needed to say. Let me just make sure that there's no more Scentsy floating around. Sorry guys, I know nobody likes that. Oh, yeah, because I replaced that with with Fluffy Fleece. That's in the garbage can now. And this in the scent circle, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing, but when I put it in my coat closet, which is small, I didn't realize it was really fragrancing things. But when I wore a jacket, like no matter what scent circle I put in that coat closet, I put a coat on. It's been cold the past couple weeks. In the morning, I can smell the fragrance from the scent circle on my coat. So they do work. I don't know. I'll buy them like on sale and that kind of stuff, except for Jammy Time. I need more of those. Okay. All right, so that is it for Scentsy. If that was all that you were here for, thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. I hope that you are all having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday when I am filming this, and I will also put it up. I usually try to film my empties on Thursday, but it's been a busy week. And then we had a literacy night at my school last night, so I was there doing that. My oldest son's birthday was also this week, so there's just been stuff going on, so better late than never. Okay, on to some vendor wax. I warmed from Sassy Girl Aroma Glacier. This is the first time I've ever had this. I think in my head, I pictured buttermints to smell like chalky. This is so good. It says, compared to buttermint candies, a fresh bag of peppermint sugar candies with hints of butter. Don't let the butter scare you. It's just a creamy, creamy, creamy peppermint, and this is absolutely delightful. I really like this. I've been warming it in my bedroom. So good. Happy to have that. Whoops, sorry. Happy to have that and to be enjoying it. I'm not going to edit that out or start over or anything. It dropped for a second. I'm sorry. Okay. Went through a 100 count bag of cotton balls, the jumbo. Use these at work. What else? Did I have anything? Oh, a candle. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas from Bath and Body Works, which is Santa's Fresh Baked Cookies, a warm mug of milk with dashes of cinnamon and nutmeg. It does not smell like milk. So, I mean, I don't want to smell warm milk as a fragrance in my house. And this isn't even like, I know it's marketed as Christmas, but it's a bakery, like a cinnamon sugar bakery. This was really enjoyable. The first 2 times that I burned it, when I actually burned it, for 3.5 hours each time. I had it on my kitchen island, and it was nice. Then I kind of put it away for a while, and I took it back out, burned it as a candle again, and I started to get that damn kerosene note. So it went on to the candle warmer, where it lived its best life over there. And I don't know, it didn't really, there were times I'd get like a burst of bakeryness, but it was okay. Love the lid, but that's not a reason to buy a candle. So it was just okay. I don't know where I am with Bath and Body Works candles going forward. All right, I will go to bags. It's a pretty good melting week. Okay, not organized, so bear with me. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about these first. I replaced a couple wallflowers. So a spiced apple toddy. And it's good, you guys. I really like this in the candle too. And I think I feel like I have this in a candle that I'm like saving. What are the scent notes? Warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. It's so good. I have this outside the boys' bathroom in the hallway. Really good, strong, but it's not like overtaking the other fragrances. And then good old reliable pumpkin pecan waffles is downstairs when you first come through the front door. And I get the delicious aroma of this every time I leave my house and come home. Really good. So replaced those. Okay, on to the bags. From Swanky, this was a sample in Midnight Vanilla. So this has different kinds of vanilla. I want to say it said Southern vanilla. And like vanilla birch, I want to say, and it has sandalwood. This was nice. It definitely comes across, which I'm not having a problem with, a little bit like soapy, but not laundry. Like clean and vanilla. I don't know. This was good. This was from, gosh, a pre-order. I know she's had other orders since then, but I think I ordered from Swanky. I think it came around Christmas time. And this was a sample that was in there. This was enjoyable. Went through Pink Sugar Pie Crust, and this was that lovely, like, shape of a pie, cut into little individual pie pieces. And it's exactly that. It's pink sugar and pie crust. And I love this so much, you guys, but this is never going to be a boomer of a scent, especially in an open concept. It's just not. It's pink sugar and it's pie crust. I do like it in my bedroom, though. It's very nice. With the door closed, I have 2 warmers. And I do get a nice, like, light to light medium performance from this. I still like it. That's just the way that is. So, Lemon Curd White Elephant Exchange from L3 Waxy Wonders, a sample. This was good. That's exactly what it is. We all know White Elephant Exchange with her lemon curd. This was pretty strong. I warmed this in my laundry room, and it came out of the laundry room, and it was nice. I love lemon curd. I like White Elephant Exchange, so no complaints there. This is from Hayden Row. I have not ordered from Hayden Row in so long. I feel like I did order quite a bit once upon a time, and then, I don't know. But this was from my friend Jason. He sent me this, and I've been enjoying it, and I just finished up the last bit of it in my bedroom this past week. It's jasmine, saffron, it has cedar wood. Yeah, I think it is it's like cool, like rainwater and woods, and I think there's amber. Yeah, I want to say that when I looked it up that it said it was a Yankee type. It's really, really pretty and so relaxing. We've had some rain here lately, and although it's not November, this was a beautiful, beautiful scent to warm and enjoy on those rainy days and nights. So thank you so much, Jason. Really, really enjoyed that. Another sample from L3 is cocoa butter cashmere, tonka bean, and pink chiffon. I made myself a little note. So it's warm spices, olive wood, rich cocoa butter, and a coconut sweetness. That's the cocoa butter in here. Amber tobacco, sweet vanilla, cashmere. Is the tonka bean, I think, and I don't know. I can't keep them all straight. And then the pink chiffon is the Bath & Body Works, sweet and floral. So there was kind of a lot going on in here. I didn't really get spices. It definitely was sweet. It had a sweetness. You got the vanilla. Yeah, I wanted some, like, a tobacco note, if that's like in one of these parts. But anyway, it was just okay. It was a small sample. Again, I warmed it in my laundry room. Couldn't really notice it all that much when I was going in and out of there. Strawberry Fest. This was really good. Quite powerful. Fresh picked strawberries and vanilla ice cream. And I think strawberry pound cake also. So I mixed this sample with, I had this in one warmer, and then in the other warmers, I put Goose Creek's Angel Food Cake. And it was nice. Good combination. So, enjoyable. Would I seek out Strawberry Fest? Probably not. There's lots of good strawberries and, excuse me, filmed in Entral Vision. This was strong. I didn't love this. It was apple maple bourbon and caramelized pralines. Yeah, I'm not a fan of apple maple bourbon. I love apple scents. I can deal with the boozy. Just the maple, I don't know. It's just like very like clawing type of scent to me. And of course it was strong. right? So I had this in my front room. All right. A couple more from L3. I had little bits of loaves left. And this was a loaf of Blackberry Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. So the Boardwalk Mallow is a Bath and Body Works. So it was candied, whipped vanilla, marshmallow, meringue, white magnolia, fluffy sandalwood, delicious blackberries. So this was good. I enjoyed this. This thing was so powerful the last couple times I warmed this. Like, put it in the early morning and was still, like, I had just put it in when I would come home from work. Really strong. And I feel like it wasn't when I first got it. I mean, I know things can get stronger with cure time, but this was, like, super strong. This was a good one. But I'm trying to not buy, period, but also to not buy loaves. I'm not succeeding in not buying, so we'll just put that out there. Another loaf I finished from L3 Waxy Wonders is Hufflepuff. I love this. It's fresh baked cookies, sweet cinnamon sugar, and pumpkin pasties. I know it's not really the season for the scent, but it's good. And like I said, we've had like unusually cold weather, and just like something like comforting and like spiced, and I don't know, it's been very enjoyable. So there's that. Okay. Okay, so I warmed this. This is from Second and Spruce. I had hauled wax from this company last week, I think, and I was so excited, and I had ordered this just based on the name. If you watch that haul, it's brown bag lunch. It's a fresh baked bread, peanut butter, and raspberry jam. And she definitely has the raspberry jam. Definitely got that fresh baked bread. Again, like I said, with that graham cracker, whatever from Scentsy. I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter. This was done so well. Like equal parts of peanut butter and raspberry jam, and then on fresh baked bread. It was so scrumptious that I warmed this on a day that I was going to be home for most of the day. I put this in Wednesday. I have a short day at work. I put this in my warmers as soon as I got home, and which was at about 12:30. I was home. It went right in my warmers. We'll say 12:45. This thing was still kicking just as at a high, what am I trying to say? Strong fragrance at 9:30 at night. I kept this on all night. I cut it in four. It was a big heart, thick, 4 warmers, 5 warmers. Kept it on all night. When I got up the next day at 5:30, I could still smell this. It was then at that point down to like I'd say like a light medium. Oh my gosh, so good. If you are somebody, and I have another one of these, that loves peanut butter and jelly, the deliciousness of this raspberry jam, the bread, you get everything. It was so good. So good. I really loved this. Second and Spruce, new vendor. They have a ready to ship going on today, and it's like from the TV show Friends. So it's Friends themed. I placed an order, and that was wonderful. The only other thing from Second and Spruce that I warmed was campfire cookies, and this was in the clam. It's marshmallow fireside type and signature sugar cookies, which I do have a bar of her signature sugar cookies that I'm going to warm in the next couple of days. You guys, on cold, like smelling this now in the clam, you really, really, really get the marshmallow fireside. Now, when I warmed this, the sugar cookies were the stronger. Yeah, the sugar cookies were so strong in this, with the Marshmallow Fireside kind of like jogging in the background. I would have thought that the Marshmallow Fireside would have been stronger, at least in my home. At least in my home. This was a good 10 hours. I kept this in. And at the end of the 10 hours, I couldn't smell it anymore. But 10 hours, that was pretty good. And not super duper duper strong, but it was a good medium to medium high, I would say. Not something that when you, this is not something that you could smell from outside your house. But when you were in it and around it, it was really, really good. So I'm very much looking forward to warming just the sugar cookies to see how that does. But this was really good. So far, with the few things that I have warmed from Second and Spruce, I'm very happy with. Very happy with. So, and you know me, I'm not somebody that I usually wait a long time to try a new vendor, but I didn't this time, and I'm happy with that. Oh, Winter Candy Apple Wallflower. This is at the bottom. This is in the loft. And I know the last time I used this, I kind of complained about how super, super strong it was and not my favorite. It's red apples, crisp pears, and candied oranges, all scents that I love. So for some reason, having this in there now in the loft, which it's opened concept and it's going out into the hallway and stuff, but it's kind of mixing with the spiced apple toddy that's in the hallway. It's nice together, and this isn't coming across so crazy strong. So I'm liking it that way. Okay, I have one from Better Homes and Gardens and one from Sensationals. Salted Caramel Buttercream from Sensationals. It says that's Sweet Life. It's exactly what it says it is. It's salted caramel buttercream. It's very, sticky, gooey. Sweet and creamy buttercream frosting and caramel. Yeah, that's what it is. So I believe I had warmed one of these by itself, and it was just that ooey gooey that I'm not a big fan of. So this time I decided I would mix it with Birchwood Bonfire, which this wasn't the best combination. It wasn't the worst, but to me, I made myself a note that it smells like embers from a bonfire mixed with a masculine scent. So I shouldn't have really mixed like a masculine note with a dessert, but it wasn't bad. I didn't have to shut my warmers off or anything like that. But I wouldn't mix those again. I did not mean for this video to be so long. From the Bathing Garden, Screaming Tangerine. Love this. This is probably, I don't know, a year old. Oh, it's so good. It's tangerine creamsicle loaded with vanilla and citrus. And yes, it is orangey, creamy, dreamy yumminess. Warmed this in my kitchen dining room. Very good. I'm pretty sure I've had this before, or I've had it in samples or something, body care, something. I don't know, but it was good. Really good. Again, I have good luck with the Bathing Garden. From Kay, I have Santa's Pajamas. Santa's Pajamas. Pine cones, snickerdoodle, and autumn flannel. Huge lover of her autumn flannel. Obsessed almost. Like, was hoarding it for a long time. This was very good. You got the pine cones, the snickerdoodle, and the autumn flannel. The snickerdoodle was strong in here. I thought that the autumn flannel was going to overtake it, but it didn't. It was nice. Very nice combination of the tree, the bakery, and the autumn flannel. Really good. Loved this. This was an all day. Put it in early morning. Switched it out. I don't even know I didn't. I waited until the next morning and took it out, and I couldn't smell it. So that was good. Goose Creek, banana pudding. I was craving this, and I was disappointed this time. I I remember liking it more the last time I warmed it, maybe because it was, maybe I warmed it in warmer weather or something. I don't know. I warmed it in my bedroom and it was kind of disappointing. Okay, then I have a couple from Pink Zebra. So I had hauled some stuff from Pink Zebra. I had gotten Manly Man from Tiffany as a sample, I want to say. And I could not believe how much I loved this. It's Watery Musk, White Iris, and Moss Woods. If somebody told me, like, had I not had a sample of this, I never would have ordered this. Oh my gosh, because that's not what I get at all. Is it masculine? Yes, it is. It is called Manly Man, but it is not like a cheap cologne. It's clean and fresh. Oh my gosh, I love this. I really, really love this. So I just have been warming it here and there. I warmed it in the boys' bedrooms, and I also warmed it in my half bath. This thing lasts for days. And then I think my new favorite, and I was telling Tiffany I'm going to need to order this in like the biggest size that they have. This is Sugared Rosemary. It's rosemary sprigs, vanilla bean, and coconut woods. I would melt this every single day in my kitchen. This just reminds me of like going into like a fresh like herb store or like maybe Whole Foods. It kind of gives me those vibes. Oh my gosh, I love this. And do not let coconut woods scare you. It is not coconutty. It is delicious rosemary sprigs and like a little like accents of vanilla bean. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love it. I warmed all of it, and I'm sad that it's gone, but oh, it was so good. Perfect. Like every day I would have my kitchen. That would be like my signature kitchen scent. It was so good. So that's it. I did not realize that I was going to be so rambly. I apologize. I thank you so much if you stuck around and watched this whole thing. But that's all I have for you guys. Pretty successful melting week, getting through stuff, enjoying stuff. I just really pick things like spur of the moment. I have no rhyme or reason. I never have a theme. I just kind of pick and pull what I'm craving, and that's what I'm warming. Yeah, so that's it. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Have you ordered from any recent pre-orders or ready to ship? I would love to know. Do you have a favorite scent right now that you're really loving? March, I feel like, is a little bit difficult as far as like picking scent categories. It's kind of like a month where I feel like still, if you're a seasonal melter, where really anything goes because the weather is still kind of crazy. But I would love to know if you have something that you've really been loving. Same thing with about pre-orders and ready to ships. What have you been ordering? So that's it, you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you in my next one.